Yes, this is a GBP card. So we just want to do a case study and then a trade recap on that. So this is the trade we are in on GBP card, GBP AUD. So we are currently selling this trade at around 9480 price level. So you can actually subscribe to the Telegram, the Instagram. So looking at that, there was a comment by a colleague. There was Samuel. Samuel was saying, how do you determine that the trend is going to change from bullish to bearish? Said, because on the 4-hour, it looked bullish to him. Then I responded that the weekly resistance around that price level makes the trend still bearish. If it is broken and price closes above the resistance, then it will change to a bullish trend. Then I say, let's see how it plays out. But for entries, I wait for another resistance to be formed along the weekly resistance, and that resistance will be on the 4-hourly. So that had come because of a trade analysis I had sent on GBP AUD signal. So you can check it out. It is there on YouTube. So let me just break down that chart. So this is the pair we're trading. So the first thing we usually do is to mark our highs. So this is definitely our all-time highs on the monthly. But then we had another high here on the monthly. So this becomes our resistance area, and also this is our resistance area, but price has not yet reached there. And then we also mark our lows, the most visible lows. So we have a low here, and then we have another low here. So these lows will act as our support, the same as these highs are acting as our resistance. So the moment we have that, we go to a lower time frame. In that case, we come to the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, you will still maintain that this was our high and definitely our resistance area. Here is our low, our potential support area if price reaches this level. And then here we also have our low, which is another potential support area. So the moment we have that, we don't have more information to mark about the highs. We can come to focus our attention on price, where price is currently. And then we begin to mark also our highs and our lows. So this becomes our low, another potential support area. But then now we need to study price between this high and the current low. If you look at this candle is a difference maker. This is what I call the price difference candle. Again, if you don't know the concept of price difference candle, there is a video which I did, which is available on YouTube about price difference. So we have this high and then this low. So if you look at the difference between this low and then this other high here, it is this candle that has passed through this. So this is the price difference. And on the price difference, I had said earlier, that is where we shall have the resistance to be formed. So once we have that, we've marked our price difference, our highs, and then our lows, we can move to a lower time frame because now we are trading around here. And then in that case, we can come to the daily. So on the daily, you will still see now that the price difference area is actually where the next resistance is likely to be formed. So the moment you have this, then you begin to see here clearly that how price has given us this double Marubozu candle here, a confirmation that this resistance has held price and price has failed to close above it and therefore closed below it. So we can have a potential of price coming to this support. So the moment we have this, we can now come to our entry time frame, which is the 4-hourly. Now there are a lot of reasons why I trade on the 4-hourly. I will explain it in another video. But here on the 4-hourly, this is the resistance that the brother here was actually talking. I was telling him, Samuel. So I was telling Samuel that we have this resistance, which if price closes above this area, if price closes above here with a strong bullish candle, then we can say the trend is continuing to be bullish. But however, price didn't close here. Instead, it closed above here and then closed back inside bearish with a new low. So with this new low here, we're like, okay, let's see what will happen. And then price went back up and then failed to close and then closed back inside with a new low. So this confirmed what I told him, that we have a double resistance here. So now the moment I see this is a price difference, also a resistance area, and then I see another double resistance within the weekly resistance, that's when we can take an entry. And that's why we had this entry here. Like, let me just show you where we got the entry. So this is the entry after the resistance. And then from there, we are holding price. We entered, and then we are holding to this low as our first target. And then from there, we can begin to manage the trade and close the partial. So now you can see our entry was around here, and then we want to take partial profits here. Once that happens, we can now break even and then let the market do its thing. So this market has higher potential of actually moving about. So if from our entry to down here, that's about 500 pips. But now we are not just going to wait for the 500 pips. Once our target, which is this low, has been hit, we break even, we take partial profits, and then we let the rest run. You just set and forget. So I will do a video on how to manage the trade, but this is what we have. Thank you and see you.